Predator time. We're doing John Dupee. Look at that mug shot.
He only looks like a predator.
He really does, and that's
It only looks like a pedo.
this is one of my favorite ones.
40-year-old. I don't know if I remember it, but I'm pumped.
Let's start her up.
Let's set it off.
40-year-old John Dupee showed up at our sting house. We're going to meet a 13-year-old boy. Oh, they didn't say boy.
Wow, you just put that in.
I did.
That's your own subconscious.
Yeah, I did.
Wanting to meet a child.
Where are you?
I'm outside. My sister just got back in the car.
Oh, God.
Okay, just go through the back door so nobody sees you.
All right, I'm at the back door.
Just go in.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
John Dupee.
Pause it. Fit check. That shirt is 8 sizes too big for him.
Yeah, he's wearing oversized clothes. Maybe Air Monarchs is what it looks like.
To be fair, he looks like he's about 100 pounds.
Yeah, he looks.
Everything would be big.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying?
Yeah, he just needs to find something that fits him lengthwise. And then, that's all he can do. He's also still on his phone. All right, go ahead, play it.
Hey,
Still
Still
looking
looking
down.
at his phone.
Yeah.
what did you bring?
Still
What do you
looking
got?
down.
Has not looked at her yet.
Show me.
Whoa.
Oh, this guy is a murderer.
She's backing up.
Oh, so for the listeners, he's got a bag of Cheetos in a bag
What kind is it?
and a bottle of.
Snapple.
Gotta have some Snapple.
Pause
Thank
it.
you.
What is
Look
that?
at his face.
What is that? Fireworks?
Look
Oh.
how happy he is.
No, he only looks like a murderer. He's got a cross around his neck too. Which
Well, to be fair, look at her face. She looks thrilled also.
Great actress.
They look happy to be together.
But he's like, look, I just spent $7 on you.
Is she a cop or is she just an actor?
She's an actor.
Because last time the girl,
This
went in and took
this
the
is
keys
always the girl.
well, she went in and took the keys off the table. Remember?
Yeah,
But she's not a cop. She just was
No.
helping out.
she's not a cop.
All right.
All right, play it.
Ew.
He has not said a word.
He's so proud of himself.
Yeah.
So nice to finally see you. This is crazy.
Are you nervous?
Yeah, I'm really nervous.
Why?
Pause.
He
Look at the hairstyle.
yeah.
Comb it straight forward.
Straight.
And then
No, it's just like straight out from the
Like-
center of his head.
You know, we shouldn't make fun of someone's appearance, but he's a pedophile.
yeah, we have free reign.
So, I mean,
Yeah.
that's what my hair looked like, albeit I had a lot more hair and higher spikes, but that's what I did in like second grade. You know,
I did
straightforward,
have-
spike it up.
I did have the ledge. We called it the ledge.
The ledge?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I can see that. But it's like,
allow it.
you know, you're 40, just shave it bald. Just go bald at this point. Although he'd look
He would
way
look so
scarier
weird.
bald, actually.
Oh,
yeah.
he would look. He would look terrifying. He already looks terrifying. Look
That's
at him.
true.
He looks like he's gonna murder this.
His eyes are sunken in too.
Yeah, he looks like an Adams Family relative.
I mean, he's a meth head.
He's a scary looking guy. Like if he didn't get the sting here, this 13-year-old might have been murdered.
I don't think he.
It would have been a forensic.
I
file
feel like
instead.
you always think that pedophiles are also murderers when they're not.
No. I didn't think the last couple. This guy, he looks like he would murder. He looks like he's going to be on the next episode of Forensic Files if he wasn't on.
See, I don't think he looks like a murderer. I think he looks like a meth head.
And his demeanor, the way he moves, and the way he's looking at this kid.
He's looking
this
for his next
girl.
score. All right, go ahead, play it.
Yeah,
Oh, I've never done this. Have you?
No.
liar.
What do you want to do?
A hug?
I don't know.
Hug.
Pause.
Okay, that's murdery. That's murdery.
Oof.
Did she wait? Did she run away?
Yeah, she went.
He left.
What do you think he's feeling right here? He went. He did arms out and everything. Hug.
He went in for the hug.
It's like it reminds me of
Rejection.
Dumb and Dumber when Lloyd drops off Mary and he gets out and he goes, "How about a hug?" She's like,
But he gets the hug.
He doesn't get the hug though. Oh, Lloyd gets the hug.
Yeah.
He does. Yeah, she just made a noise and
Well, he feels,
really just disappeared
He
into
feels
the black.
rejected. He can't get anybody his own age, and now apparently
I-
not even 13-year-olds.
I have a strong suspicion that this guy smells fucking terrible. And
Oh,
she's
yeah.
just look at him. He
I
looks
can
like one
see
of those
that
guys
smell.
that fucking reeks. You know what I mean?
I actually don't think he smells bad. And I'm only saying that because
Well, his hair's done.
his hair's done and he had his sister drop him off.
Yeah, but families can be immune to stink.
Yeah, I mean, his sister
If they're,
could smell
he
as
probably
bad as-
lives with his sister. If she's dropping him off.
Maybe.
See, I don't know.
But I don't think he stinks.
I could see both sides because I think he might have like dolled himself up for this encounter.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think he has cologne on. All right, let's play it. Hey, boo.
Ooh, he just says.
Got him.
No, right there.
Back on his phone. Who's he texting?
Set the
Cops.
phone down, please. What is your plan here tonight?
Just hang out, watch football
Hang out and watch football.
Hang
with
out,
who?
watch football.
with her,
Who's her?
with Bailey,
Bailey. And how did you meet Bailey exactly?
through Whisper.
Whisper. And do you know how old Bailey
To
is?
whisper.
She's 14.
14. She told
Pause.
you she's
Pretty forthright, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
wasn't
she's 14.
whisper. Never heard of that.
Me neither.
How cool is Chris Hansen? He just comes in.
For like the millionth time, Chris Hansen's kind of a piece of shit. So.
He comes in. Why don't you set the phone down right there? And he just listens.
Oh yeah, I mean he gets off on this.
I wish he popped open the bag of Cheetos, starts eating it.
He's popping something off before each one of these. He's got to get in the right headspace. All right, go ahead.
13. Not that that matters. How old are you?
30.
30.
Pause.
30.
That guy's 30. I'm like a year and a half.
Yeah.
He is 40, right?
I'm
Is he
18 months
lying?
old. If this guy's saying he's my age,
Why would he lie? I mean, I guess he doesn't know that he's never seen
does he
the
think
show
that
before.
like a 30-year-old meeting a 13-year-old's better than a 40-year-old meeting a 13-year-old?
I think in his head, yeah. That means,
Probably, yeah.
Or is he just sticking to his chat when he told her he was 30? Because if that's the case, just say you're 40 then. I
Yeah.
mean, all right, go ahead.
This guy, these guys. You got to do your homework if you're a pedophile. Like, if you hear about a TV show that catches pedophiles, you're gonna want to watch that show.
This isn't a TV show.
You're gonna want to read up.
I think you
On
need to
your-
do
on
your
your-
homework on Hansen versus Predators.
It wasn't the. Oh yeah, this is the different one, not the CNBC one. Yeah. All right, keep going.
Wow, Tom.
And why would you at 30 think it would be okay to hang out with a 13-year-old girl home alone?
I mean, we just hit it off, friends.
You hit it off with a 13-year-old girl.
Just we were just talking.
This guy's a total meth head.
Just
Look at his
well,
look
now
at his
you're
teeth.
here. This-
He's missing teeth.
Look at it. Did you see his spine? Hold on. Hold on a second. I got to point this out.
If he had a mustache, he would look a little bit more normal.
If he had a mustache, he'd look like John Waters. You know who John Waters is?
No.
Look up John
Try to
Waters.
Home alone.
I mean, we just hit it off, friends.
You hit it off with a 13-year-old girl.
We were just talking.
Look at this. Do you see
It's dark.
the curve of his?
I do see that. I do see that.
This guy is just skin and bone.
You can draw like a 90-degree angle from the back of his head to the
Wow.
top of his back,
Ew, yeah.
and then it juts down.
Yeah.
Yes or no?
And yeah, no, you're right.
He looks like John
He
Waters.
really does.
Yeah.
He would have that little mustache.
Yeah. All right.
God.
Just talking. Well, now you're here.
Yeah,
This is
look
more
at
than
that.
talk.
I know, we just came to hang out. You know, I brought
What, get a hug?
and
Oh, yeah,
watch football.
Watch football.
Yep.
Who's playing tonight?
Steelers and the Ravens.
Pause. Game over. If I'm Chris Hansen, you're free to go, sir.
Yeah.
Look at his face. Look how confident he is after that. Steelers and the Ravens.
He knew that.
Any other
instantly.
brain busters, Chris?
He knew.
He knew.
I also love how they only do these stings on a Sunday. Is that like a thing? Can they like? Is that when the police are free? Because every
Well-
single time it's on a Sunday.
Is it?
Yeah, every single time. Because that's their
Really?
excuse. At least for all the videos they've sent in, they're always like, "Oh, I was going to watch football later."
But there's
Really?
also Thursday night football and Monday night football.
no, they talk like it's Sunday.
Well, I'm only saying that because in a second he's gonna say that she told him she doesn't have school tomorrow, so it's a weekday.
Could be a Sunday.
It could be a Sunday, and she has
And it's like Memorial Day.
Monday off.
When's football played during Memorial Day?
Or it'd be Labor Day, whatever.
But no, there's like school days.
I don't think this is only done on a Sunday.
I think it is. I think I cracked the code.
All right, pedophiles, stay out of chat rooms on
I
Sunday.
have no intentions with nothing.
No intentions of.
Nope.
Well, John. what did you
Steelers
do
versus
for a
Ravens.
I was working at UPS.
living? UPS. Mm-hmm. And did you walk here today, or
No, my sister dropped me off.
you don't have a driver's license?
Yeah, I do.
Pause. I don't get Chris Hansen's reasoning there. My sister. Oh wait, so you work for UPS? So you think, okay, he's probably a UPS driver. Your sister dropped you off.
Yeah.
You don't have a license. What?
What did he tell his
How'd you get to that conclusion, Einstein?
Because he didn't drive himself. What did he tell his sister? Why he was going
Chris
here?
is about to ask that.
No car.
No.
So what do you do at UPS?
I was a package handler.
Package handler. You're not there anymore.
Was.
No.
Yeah, he was
What do you do
fired.
now?
Nothing.
Besides go online and try to talk to young girls.
I don't try to talk to. I mean, I just try to find a girl to talk to and hang out, whatever.
And how many times have you done this with somebody who's 13,
Never.
14 years old?
Never.
Never talked to another
always
girl who said
never.
she was 13?
Nope.
Always
Well,
never.
who's Brittany?
Ooh.
Brittany.
That was the other girl you were talking to.
Pause. He got caught
He got double
with
stung.
a second decoy.
Wow.
It's like you're already in this deep. Don't. Who's Brittany? Maybe he's doing that.
He might not
because
even-
Bailey's listening in the other room.
He might not
and he
even.
doesn't want to hurt her feelings.
He might not even like be putting those together yet, though.
He's going. Who's Brittany? And then he's going to Chris. Like,
Shut the f up, dude.
Fuck this up for me.
What if she's watching?
All right, go ahead.
Well, I did.
Within the last few weeks?
Look at that standoff. Oh, you don't know Brittany? What
So
about?
you say to Bailey on Whisper that you're 30, how old are you? She says 13. You say, you're not 13 in that pic? Yes, I'll be 14 next month. That's pretty clear. You remember that, right? Mm-hmm. You do. And later you tell her, I would love to be
he's so
the first guy
nervous.
to make
Oh,
you
yeah, no, he
blank
knows.
if
Pause.
you wanted.
Yeah, he knows.
I'd love to be the first guy to make you blank. What do you think the blank was there?
Watch football.
Yeah,
Root for
That's
the
what I'm
Steelers-
thinking.
Root for the Steelers.
I'm thinking laugh, something like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
laugh.
First guy to
Belly
make you laugh.
laugh.
Yeah, you know, first guy to make you feel safe.
Yeah.
I don't think it was anything sinister. I think Chris is trying to lead us on there.
Yeah. I mean, you put the blanks in the right spots.
Yeah.
Anything could sound weird.
I love blank. What am I saying?
That was a dirty one, Justin. You can say that.
No, okay. All right, go ahead.
Me to, and I wanted to. Feel me inside you, baby.
Okay, no misconstruing that.
Has that line ever worked for you before? Then why
Pause.
Chris Hansen rocks. I
If you
don't
go
care
back
what
on
you
his
say.
head, look how sweaty he is now.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh,
He
yeah,
is
no, he knows
glistening.
it's over. He got double caught.
He's been like comic gulping. Like
I feel like, I mean, he was always nervous, but once they brought up the second decoy, he started like
Yeah.
just profusely sweating. God, this man is hard to look at. Okay, go
At
ahead.
least he
worked for
doesn't have
you
to get his
before?
car towed.
No.
Then why do you do that now?
There was no. I mean,
Well, what am I to make of this?
there was no intentions made by it.
That shows clear intent.
Yeah, a little
I
bit.
want you to feel me inside you. What did you mean by that exactly?
Say that again, Chris. Oh, I'd love to hear it.
And then you talk about
With
that
his
you and a
smooth
bunch
voice.
of people snuck into a mansion
Hell yeah.
and partied for days. Where was
Okay.
that mansion?
Pause. That sounds cool.
He snuck into a mansion and partied for days.
I also love the fact that he's 40, bragging to a 13-year-old that him and his friends snuck into a mansion to party. And you know, I mean, look at his
he's a-
mouth.
he's a
They snuck in there to
crackhead or
do
something.
meth.
yeah.
Crack.
No, meth. That's meth mouth.
Yeah. Yeah, his bottom teeth are all messed up.
And he's missing teeth.
Did he look in the mirror and be like, oh, 13-year-olds like me?
That's why I also think he's not smelling bad. He's got like no teeth. So he's going to look his best.
I think you're giving him way too much credit. I think he has no idea how he smells.
Maybe.
He lost his sense of smell.
I don't think he's like I think meth heads can smell fine. I don't think drug addicts are inherently smelly people.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Drug addicts prove me wrong. Comment down below how bad you smell. All right.
That was a while ago,
How long ago?
maybe 8, 9 years ago.
Oh, so it was a
Oh,
long
okay.
time ago.
Yeah.
He should have said 10 for statute of limitations.
Yeah, right.
What a fucking idiot.
That was like 30 years ago, dude.
This does not look very good for you, John. The chat,
So
the
sweaty.
appearance, the Cheetos, the dark chocolate. Did you bring condoms with
No.
you?
They never do.
Not in your pockets.
Nope.
But you see how this looks.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Chris, I don't use
You're 30
rubbers.
years old. The girl you were talking to told you very clearly she was 13.
And I mean, I had no intentions just besides.
John,
You gotta stop saying that. You gotta stop saying you had no
You
intentions.
gotta own up. Stand your
just
ground,
tell me what
meth
you were really
boy.
up to.
Yeah.
Just to hang out, get to know her, you know?
Get to know her.
Yeah.
And if you were the parent of a 13-year-old girl, would you be comfortable with that?
Got him there.
I mean,
He
it
got
depends
his
how.
ass
I mean,
there.
if I'm a good person, you know, like.
Yeah, but typically good people don't meet strangers online, talk about sex, and then go over to visit.
Sex.
And within 3 minutes, ask for a hug
I mean, all I did was just ask for, you know, a hello hug. That was it.
with a 13-year-old girl. Walk right
Very
in the
common.
house.
Well, she told me to come in.
Does that make it right? Knowing that she's 13.
Oh, I wouldn't have never just walked in, you know, without
Pause.
talking to her.
Chris, look. There's something you gotta know about me. I'm never gonna come into a house if I'm uninvited. That's one of my principles, man.
After he just talked about breaking into a mansion and partying.
Yeah, right?
Literally.
Yeah, he did 1 minute ago. Yeah. Oh, that was a long time ago. And now he's saying no.
I would
she
never.
invited me in. I also don't get his question there. You just come right in. Well, yeah, she told me to. Was I just gonna stay outside the house, Chris? It's 30 degrees. We're here in Connecticut. I think this is like Connecticut or something like that.
Yeah, I think, this is somewhere.
They do it around. They don't do it in New York, but they do it around.
Maybe he just lives his life by like vampire rules, where he only goes in when invited.
He has to be invited,
can't
otherwise
see
he
himself
cannot.
in mirrors.
Right.
Do you think he's on meth right now? He could have showed up.
Honestly,
I don't think so.
I do think so, only because of how bad he's sweating.
Yeah.
I think he's sweating from nervousness. Just looking at his pupils, they look pretty normal.
It's hard to tell on this 6-inch TV we're looking at.
Yeah, the screen is very tiny for you guys. But from my view, it
Yeah.
looks-
I do think he is on meth, though. Maybe,
maybe a little bit,
yeah, a little bit of meth, just
a little touch.
keep him going through
make
the
it,
day.
Make it a little personable for the game.
Make him feel normal. All right.
He's got to teach a
Her, you know,
13-year-old girl
without
about
getting her
football.
okay.
Now, you talked about spending the night here tonight.
Well,
Yes or no?
Yeah,
it depended,
you got
you
God.
know, like if she had to wake up in the morning, you know, like if I was gonna stay
Did she have
here.
to go to school?
She said she didn't have to go to school today.
See,
I mean, tomorrow.
that's
So
why
you just spend the night
I feel
and hang out
like
with
it was a weekday.
You're right. Yeah, you're right. You might have gotten me there. You might have gotten me. But I'm still standing by Sundays.
13-year-old girl. That's cool.
Well, I mean, I didn't plan on it.
You talked about it?
I mean, I was gonna leave after the football game.
Does he listen to
Unless you
Ravens?
That is a
I didn't plan on
lie.
spending the night.
Well, you talked about having cannolis,
Ooh.
dinner.
Ooh, little Italiano
Sounds
guy
like you're
over
gonna
here.
have a
That's just
special little
nice.
night with your
That's just
13-year-old
nice.
You know, just come over, have some cannolis, you know, some snacks, watch the football game.
Who's ringing you up?
Brittany.
Cousin.
Your cousin.
Yeah.
What does your cousin want? Does your cousin
He wants to
that
know how
you're
the pussy
coming to
is.
visit a 13-year-old girl tonight?
I don't know if the house is open to party at.
Yeah.
Your sister?
Oh, he found
She
a
was
cool
out
mansion.
coming out
So
of her-
So what
I
would
gotta
your
go.
sister think if she knew she was dropping you off at the home where a 13-year-old girl was alone?
let's party.
Think she'd
come
be cool with
with.
that?
I mean, she probably would say, you know, just don't do it. Don't do anything stupid.
Don't do anything stupid.
Right.
It seems like you've already done that.
Dropping him off
If I just come in,
at a
all I was doing
13-year-old's
was
house.
just
Hey,
coming here to
John,
watch the game.
don't do anything stupid.
You tried to solicit a 13-year-old girl online using graphic sexual language. What do you think should happen to you?
Sir, I'm not like that and a bad guy. Trust me.
How does this look?
I'm not like that in a
How
bag
does
of
it look?
ice.
John, you tell me. How does it look? If you were me, what would you think?
That I honestly made a mistake.
That you made a mistake. Well, that's true. And how would you define that mistake?
Not to talk to girls like online.
Or try to come over and have sex?
He's not good
I
at
wasn't trying
answering
to
these
come over and have sex
questions.
with her.
John, you want me to read it again?
Come on, John.
I would love to be the first guy to
Dupee.
make you blank if you wanted me to, and I want you to feel me inside you, baby. What do you
Yeah,
mean
that's
by that?
What do you mean by
Sounds like
that?
sex to me.
I was just playing with her, seeing.
Just playing with her.
Not playing with her, but
It's just a game,
just
dude.
seeing like where she was.
Yeah,
She was
testing the
13.
waters.
I never had sex with her. I didn't plan on coming here to have
Well,
sex
not-
with her,
Tonight, because I walked in.
and I didn't plan on it.
You didn't plan on it. Come on, you talked about it.
Like that wasn't my intentions. I talked to her all day today about just coming over, watching the game, and just hanging out.
And
Salad.
having cannolis.
About what?
Yeah, don't
talk
forget
about
the
salads.
cannolis.
About like food and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, while watching the game.
This is a whole different kind of food here that you're talking about.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
So what do you think should happen?
Pause.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Wow. He's bad at answering these questions.
That was subtle.
Yeah.
It was so subtle, I don't think Tom picked up on it.
I did.
Explain it to us, Tom.
Not explaining it. But
No, explain it to us, Tom.
but
What? Just
no, he just wanted to make dinner and eat cannolis. That's it.
what was the whole salad business?
Well, they're gonna have that as an appetizer before the Italian food.
Just say it. Just say it.
No, now that you're making me, I'm not saying nothing.
So Chris Hansen just referenced that John Dupee was talking to a 13-year-old about tossing her salad,
That was a little bit too subtle, though. He should have been
which
overt.
is also known as analingus. And I think he legitimately confused John there too. He's like food and stuff.
Yeah.
Different type of food here. And then he just immediately moves on.
Yeah, they didn't want to talk about it.
You don't want to talk about it either.
Me either. I'm with him right there with Chris. Make the comment, move on.
Sometimes I don't know about you, Tom. All right.
You're in a bit of a fix here.
I'm terribly sorry, sir.
This guy's tweaking.
Well, there's something you need to know, and that is I'm Chris Hansen. And this is an investigation called Hansen versus.
Bring out the cameras. Cover the face.
He's so upset that he didn't get noticed. Oh,
Sir,
yeah, cover
if you want to leave, you should go out that door right there.
cover your face now.
Nope, not there. Oh, no, not there. There's the police. 30 cops. This is what cops should be doing, not killing unarmed black people.
Correct.
They should just be getting the pedos off the streets.
Absolutely getting the pedals off the street.
This is a time where, hey, maybe use a little excessive force.
Yep.
Oh, he's getting booked. This guy.
Oh, check out that shirt.
Another shirt that's too big. Oh, he's upset.
This dude is a baller, though.
Oh, poor guy. Why do you think
Went to
you're
our
here?
house
And how did you learn about that house?
by talking to that girl.
Pause. He sounds like he's 5 years old. I went to the house. And how'd you find out about the house, little Johnny? Talk to a girl?
Yeah. God.
All right, go ahead.
John
Remember what the girl's
Dupee.
name is?
Bailey.
And how were you talking to Bailey? Were you talking on the phone?
Both.
Like actual voice-to-voice conversations?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hello.
Oh, he.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Hey,
Hi.
baby.
What you doing?
Oh my God.
Nothing. What are you doing?
I'm just waiting for you.
This guy's psychotic.
Oh, are you?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
I love you.
What?
How did you first meet her?
He fell in love
Pause.
that quick.
It wasn't even an appropriate time to say it.
But no-
What are you doing? Nothing. I love you.
Yeah.
All right, gotta go. Wait, first he went, I love you.
Yeah, he's a psychotic person.
He was definitely on meth during that phone call.
Yeah, oh yeah. He was
right.
not in the right state.
Splay it.
What part of the internet? An application? What
That's
was
just
the
a
app?
bad shirt.
That's a hood shirt if I've ever seen one.
About you wanting to feel, you want her to feel you inside her. I mean, I know what that means. to
Sounds a
me.
bit different when
I
she
know,
says
I
it.
should never said no stupid shit like that.
And you're talking about wanting to make her come.
Whoa.
Oh
was just
my
all-
God.
What did you think that, like, what is she supposed to read from that? Like,
Well, honestly, when I was talking to her, I was hoping that there was a chance that, that it was just,
Oh,
got
he
nothing.
almost said it.
He's got nothing.
He
I
almost
don't
said
even
it.
know why I said that to her.
Because you're a pedo, John.
I'm gonna stand up and turn around.
He is dressed to the nines, though.
Yeah, he is. I'm telling you, this is his idea of dressing up.
Nice.
Dressed to the nines. Oh my God. That's good. Went over my dumbass. He released from prison last summer after serving 3 years.
Wow.
Now,
God.
I have some news to report. So, you have to register as a sex offender,
Yes.
and you have to have your picture constantly updated
Yeah.
for when you look different. And I will say, my man leveled up. He looks a lot better. He's off the meth. And I'm going to go. Actually, you want to just type in his name in Google. It's the first image that comes up.
Did he?
He's
he-
probably gained 40 pounds.
Good for him.
Full beard, bald head. There he is. Looks like a completely different
That's
person.
That's him.
Yeah.
He looks way more murdery now.
You can tell by the eyes that it's him, though.
Yeah, it's him for sure.
He looks way more murdery.
Yeah, because he's bigger.
And the orange doesn't help the
I think that's red.
How is it?
Yeah,
He does look better, though.
he does. Yeah, the beard
He
helps.
looks younger for sure.
Yeah, he does. He's probably like late 40s now, 47 or so.
Still probably pedoing.
No, he's only 33, Justin.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot he was 30 in that. Also, I think these came out like 5-6 years ago. These Hansen vs Predator stuff, and then he stopped doing that because he is a fraud, Chris Hansen. But anyway, that's it for John Dupee.
Man, Dupee. I hope we never hear his name again. I hope he really did straighten out.
I feel like these guys don't really have a choice. Their internet is constantly monitored. They can't do anything. If they fuck up again, they're going straight to jail.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But what if they get caught a second time doing that? Like he went to jail for 3 years, so what? He's going for 4 years next time?
No, I think it's a much harder sentence, probably like 10 years. And then you probably aren't even allowed to have internet in your home after.
Ever.
Yeah.